You have the idea. You know what you want. But when it's time to begin, something holds you back. It's not the right time. I need to plan a little more. I just don't feel ready yet. So you wait. And wait. And wait. Weeks pass, then months, and that thing you care about, still untouched. Here's the truth most people don't tell you. You're probably never going to feel ready, because readiness isn't a feeling, it's a decision. And in this episode, we'll talk about why your brain resists starting and how to move forward anyway, even when doubt is loud. Today's episode is about breaking the illusion of readiness. We'll cover the psychology of hesitation and perfectionism, how fear disguises itself as logic, my personal battle with delayed action, and 3 tools that helped me finally start the things I was scared to. If you've ever said, "I'll start tomorrow" for months, this episode is the wake-up call your future self will thank you for. I once spent an entire year building a digital course. Outlines, slides, scripts, design, branding, everything. It was ready, but I kept telling myself, I'll launch it when I feel more confident. Maybe I should tweak the content a bit more. I just don't want to mess this up. So I kept waiting for that magical day when I'd wake up and feel 100% confident. That day never came. What finally pushed me? A friend said, "You don't trust the work because you don't trust yourself." That stung, but it was true. I wasn't protecting the project. I was protecting me from the possibility of rejection. That's when I realized waiting wasn't about the task. It was about the fear underneath it. Your brain is wired to protect you from discomfort. And starting something new equals uncertainty, exposure, risk. So instead of saying, "I'm scared I'll fail," your brain says, "We need to prepare more. It's not the right time. You should wait until it's perfect." This is called emotional avoidance disguised as productivity. You're busy, but not moving. And perfectionism is just procrastination in a prettier outfit. Signs you're trapped in the readiness loop. You keep researching instead of executing. You set deadlines and push them over and over. You get overwhelmed by needing it to be perfect. You fear being exposed as unqualified. You envy people who are less ready than you, but are already doing it. If this is you, you don't have a motivation problem. You have a fear of being seen problem. And it's time to stop rehearsing and start showing up. 3 ways to move forward without feeling ready. Shrink the start. Don't aim to launch the project or start the business. Instead, ask, what is the smallest next action I can do in 5 minutes? Open the doc, write the first sentence, upload the file, record a 10-second voice note. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds confidence, not the other way around. Use the "what if I don't" mirror. Your brain loves to ask, what if I fail? What if it doesn't work? What if people judge me? But flip it. What if I don't start? What does my life look like if I stay here for another year? What dream slowly dies if I keep waiting? Fear doesn't leave, but regret echoes louder than rejection ever will. Let B- work exist. This one changed everything for me. I gave myself permission to create B- work, especially at the start. Because getting it done imperfectly is infinitely more powerful than not doing it at all. You can't edit a blank page. You can't improve a project that doesn't exist. And done will teach you more than perfect ever will. I wish I could tell you I felt totally confident when I launched. I didn't. My hands were shaking, my inner critic was screaming, but I did it anyway, and something magical happened. Not only did it go better than I expected, but I realized that I was the only thing standing in my way. Now, every time I feel stuck, I don't ask if I'm ready. I ask if I'm brave enough to start before I am. That's what changes everything. What's something you've been waiting to start? And what's one small step you can take this week? Share it in the comments. Say it out loud. Let this be your sign that readiness is no longer a requirement, just a story.